Last year, there's a generative AI summit at the San Francisco Palace of Fine Art. I was there to manage the stage. That is not the only thing I do. I have a bigger secret. I was there to search for something deeper. There's a powerful link between large language model and personal growth. I feel like motivational speakers, top performer, and AI researchers, only those people know secrets. It is not just creativities, leadership, not even communications. One skill behind every breakthrough, every discovery, every deep learning is pattern recognition. Hi, my name is Ping Wu, AI literacy educator. During the pandemic, I assumed a role as Director of Cloud Operations. My mission was to reduce the cloud cost. When I first see the cost report, my reaction is just like this. I was shocked, I was amazed by the complexity, and then I have a meeting with my CTO, try to explain to him all the complexity, for all the detail to present it to him. And then, as soon as I want to share the dashboard to him, I click close to end the meeting. And then at that time, I was figuring out my imposter feel like I was not deserved in that position, and that pushed me to the pondering what was wrong. I know I have to work on soft skills. And I come to psychology, philosophy, and then one book come to in my mind was I Ching, the Book of Change. If you think about it, that is really 0 and 1. Using patterns as a metaphor, focusing on changing patterns for pros and cons for us when we are facing difficult decisions. What is pattern? Pattern looks and feels similar, but different in many ways. It could be different scale or detail. For example, snowflakes. No snowflakes are the same. No fingerprints are the same. Another example is wrapping food. In Mexico, we call it burrito. In Asian, we call it spring rolls. Similarly, with different instruments of the woodwinds, strings, brass, in the same room, we call it symphony. The pattern can apply to emotion and behavior. We're happy, we're sad, but why patterns? Why pattern is so important? Because we, like our ancient ancestor, we want to predict. So why we want to predict? Because in the fast changing world, there is uncertainty, unclear, and complex world. We have to facing it. So how our mind process all those above challenges to solve the problem. So we delete, distort, and generalize information. I want to spread the message to everyone, but I make a linkage between the human learning and machine learnings. For delete, for example, do you feel you're breathing right now? You filter that breathing and focusing on listen what I'm talking. Versus for the machine, we do selections because there are so many parameters. Resources is limited, so we have to select. Similarly for distort, when we're driving on the winding road, it turns out the curving line on the map. And then for the machine, we transform the data through neural network and becoming a meaningful message for us. Generalize, for example, if you forget to pick up trash, your spouse may be saying, you never pick up the trash. So in machine learnings, we're talking about categorize. Could be as simple as black or white, happy or sad. For the pattern of the behaviors, then I realized I was falling into the trap of the blamer and fixers. Blamer, finger pointing. Fixer feel like hero to fix everything, to save the world. Could be replaced by a thinking of trusted advisor. You present the data as it is. Back to the stage. I was so excited to share this finding of the humans learning and the machine learnings. But you know what? When I share this message to the AI researcher, she just say, come on, that's the way it is. We're talking about this one all day long. I'm glad to get it now. But then I thought, Only AI experts know about it. And there's so many people still don't know and don't understand the power of the pattern recognition. That could boost up your performance and happiness. Close your eyes. Imagine you are in a dark cave. The light is behind you. The shadow of the fears is dancing on the wall. They are not random. They are patterns. They are the patterns of the vital clues from your clients, your spouse, your boss, that you might have forgotten. So tonight, write it down, scan your life. Think of your goods or bad. So tomorrow morning, instead of meditation, I would propose a new solutions for writation. What I mean by writation is you just write it down. Don't ask why. Discover how it is. Just be aware of your assumptions. One skill behind every breakthrough, every discovery, every deep connections, there's a magic behind it, pattern. Use the technique of writation to find your pattern. Thank you.